Law of attraction. What does it mean? Yes, exactly. What does it mean? Why it works in some people and in some other, why not? So there are many questions related to law of attraction which you, I and we all have. So let's clarify it by meeting a wonderful personality, that is Mind Power, a very famous Mind Power trainer. So let's welcome Philip Chalil sir. Welcome sir. Sir, there are many questions related to law of attraction. So before knowing all these questions, we all want to know what is law of attraction.
Well, law of attraction is being sought by many people. If you look in the YouTube or in the such kind of internet social medias and all, you can find hundreds and thousands of pages related with the law of attraction. Law of attraction is not a new topic. It has been there from the very beginning of the human mind's evolution, that whatever you think and you plan to get it, the universe will conspire for it to give it to you. The fact is that when you focus your attention to a particular point, whatever may be your ambition, your dreams or wish or desire, this universe is ready to give it to you. There is a saying, it's a proverb, like attracts like, which means whatever your thoughts, whether it is positive or negative, if you are focusing, your thoughts are focused on a positive attitude or positive vibration, what you are going to receive from the universe is also positive. Whereas when you focus on your negative impressions and negative thoughts and memories, what you are going to receive in your life is a negative attitude or negative life. So here what is important is the mind has a magnetic power with which we can attract the events, we can attract the situations in our life, we can attract whatever the things you want in your life, material or any other things that you want in your life, whether it is a relationship, whether it's about wealth, about the health, all these things can be attracted by the mind.
Sir, well, it is okay, but people want to know, even I am the one, how one should practice law of attraction.
Say, practicing law of attraction, it's very easy, but it is a kind of sacrifice. When you want to achieve one, that is your biggest ambition, biggest dream or desire, you have to sacrifice 99 of your habits. 99 habits you have to change it, and in order to achieve one goal. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So for that, first of all, you have to make your mind ready. How can we make our mind ready? There are certain practices like forgiveness you have to practice.
Yeah.
Forgiveness, there should be no enemies in our mind. Because these are the qualities of our Almighty always likes to have in the human beings, in His own creations. We have to forgive. Okay, we have to forgive, and others also have to forgive our mistakes to us. So go for forgiveness is the first step if you want to practice the law of attraction. And the second thing is you must feel gratitude for what you have, for everything that you have received in this universe are all the gifts of God. And that way you must feel thankfulness, gratefulness to the Almighty who created everything, including you and me. Right? So the third point which I would like to mention is the unconditional love. If you want to love someone, nowadays people expect something. If I love someone, if I do something, a favor for someone, then I expect something to get back from him. Do not expect. So, like Mother Teresa and all, what it was the unconditional love. They never expected something to get back from the people for the help or the kind of act that they did. So we have to we have to do the unconditional love, and also we have to change our belief system. Belief is the key point here. You have to make an impression. You have to make in our mind that it's going to happen. So there is a formula, I must say, that the formula is TFBPA. We can short it TFBPA. This T is standing for the thoughts. The most vibrant thought that you are making in your mind is the thought that means you may have some kind of dreams. You want to, instead of keeping all the dreams at a time, choose the most desirable, the most important wish in your mind, and that is the thought with a high frequency. For our thoughts there is a frequency level, vibration level, and therefore think a very strong vibrationary thought, and that thought should be TFBPA. I said it. In that, T is for the thought and F is for the feelings. The thought that you have developed in your mind that I want to become so and so. Some people may think about I want to become a film actor or a hero or heroine or a superstar. Maybe I want to become a number one businessman. I want to become a professor or a doctor. Whatever may be, in that thoughtful action, the thought should be combined with the emotions. Emotions mean the feelings. Suppose a person who wants to buy a car, he should imagine, it's a part of visualization, that he has to feel from his mind, from the innermost of the heart, that at any cost I have to get it. The dreams all throughout, when he sleeps or when he doesn't sleep, every time he should feel it. Without feeling, it simply remains as a dry dream. So whatever the dream that you are planning, the thought should be combined with the emotion, that is the feelings. Feelings combined with the thought will definitely work, can do miracles in your life. It can attract the things from the universe. And the next point is about the belief. If you cannot convince by yourself, you cannot achieve anything. Because there are two worlds for a person, the internal world and the external world. If you cannot achieve anything in the inside world, if you cannot make a correct blueprint of your future plans inside, it's not going to happen outside. So you have to make your mind believe. So belief system you have to develop. The belief system is developing by continuous thoughts, continuous practice, that yes, a positive thought that I can do that, I have to do that. This thought that you repeat, ordinary a person gets around 30,000 to 60,000 thoughts per day. Okay, so if one particular thought, if you can think about and you can focus on that and repeat that thoughts, maybe 10,000 or 15,000 or 20,000 maximum times you have to remember and you have to repeat the thoughts, it's going to happen in your life. That's what mind mastery says. So law of attraction always believes in the belief system. Your belief should be strong and you have to feel that it's going to happen. Okay, and the next point I can say is about these dreams and these emotions or this kind of belief system is not enough actually. There should be a clear plan about that. A clear plan he or she has to plan about it. Planning about the life, planning about the goal. How can we achieve it? There should be a clear strategic plan so that we can go for the next level, that is the massive action plan. If dreams are keeping, if there is a huge dream and huge ambition about your life, and if there is no action from our part, nothing is going to happen. So always these thoughts and your emotions or the feelings combined with your belief system and proper planning will finally lead to the massive action. So when all these things are combined together, the law of attraction works. And I was actually coming to this point that other than this belief system, you may have some kind of, every time fill your minds with the positive emotions, positive vibrations. Because every thoughts will have the vibrations. And therefore your mind should be filled with the positive vibrations. And as I told you in the beginning, that your belief system, 99% of the things you have to say no, instead of gaining 1 point. What is that one dream? For that sake, the remaining all your other bad habits or your all other, which is not essential for your life to gain all these things, should be cut off and focus on that. Because mind's character is whatever you focus on that, it grows. And therefore you have to focus for that one instead of focusing 100 dreams. Some people will keep 3-4 kinds of dreams at a time. No, it's not correct and it's not going to work out also. Keep only one dream at a time, it's going to get attracted. So the mind can attract the things from the universe.
So how long time we should practice law of attraction?
There is nothing like a duration of this many hours or this many days or this many years you have to practice. See, you have to be patient. Okay, you have to because the ultimate things are happening. There are certain things that happens in our life. It's beyond science and beyond our control. It's not in the domain of our thinking, and therefore this is the activity of the subconscious mind. Therefore, you have to wait until and unless it happens in your life. There is the dictionary of God says that in Sanskrit it's called Tadastu.
Mm.
In English, I mean, Christians call it Amen. For Muslims, they call it Amin. So let it be. So be it. Is the meaning. So you make your mind. You are in touch with your Almighty, the universe. So our mind is not an isolated phenomenon. Our mind is in connection with the universal mind. Universal mind is a big concept that all the minds of the people are all, not only of the people, all the creations which are having the mind are all combined. So if you are sending the positive vibrations, you will get back that positive result. If you are sending the negative vibrations, we will get the negative things in our life. Okay, and at the same time, how long time? This is not the question here, because until and unless there should be perseverance, there should be confidence. In the times, how many times if you fail, doesn't matter. You must be ready to again dare to repeat the things what you want to do.
So many people try to practice law of attraction in their life, but there are few factors so which block law of attraction. So in your aspect, what are the factors, major factors that block law of attraction?
See, as I told you in the beginning, those who are practicing the law of attraction, they should be always remain in the positive vibration, higher frequency level. Certain words that we utter in our life, they bring the negative vibrations. When you are in the low vibration level, law of attraction is not going to happen. Okay, say like when you are in a very angry mood, or when you are say in a very grief, you are because of certain disappointment sometimes in your life. Sometimes people may have the guilt feelings that they have done something wrong. Okay, these mistakes or these sins would be haunting them always, and sometimes in some shameful situations when the people fall into, it always haunts them. And such kind of situation, when the people are in the shameful situation or guilt feeling or the disappointment or the desperations, the mind doesn't work well. There should be a clarity for the mind, just like the mind should not be like a muddy pond. It should be like a clear pond, like a lagoon where you can see even the deepermost layer of the mind should be very clear. Then only these all things will work. Because what is mind mastery always suggests that the spirit of God is within us, and that is nothing but energy. So you have to maintain the energy level in you, and you must be conscious about. One has to become more and more aware about the happenings in his life, why it happens. So all that consciousness will lead to the wisdom of that person. Therefore, if you want to attract something in your life, you have to be conscious, you have to practice consciously. The subconscious mind doesn't identify whether it is real or unreal, and therefore you practice it. You have to keep minimum 3-4 times. You have to keep look at the board or look at the poster that you have placed in your room, wherever on your desktop or somewhere mobile wallpaper. You can keep it your dream, so that every now and then, because it's all about the neuroplasticity. It continuously making a thought process in your mind. And therefore, law of attraction, those who practice should continuously think about the same topic and would repeat the thoughts.
2, 1. So finally, sir, is there any science behind law of attraction?
Some people call it as a pseudoscience.
Pseudoscience.
Because modern science demands the proof or evidences, and nothing is for as it is based on the belief system. There cannot be brought the evidences of physical or material evidences. At the same time, it is all about the neuroscience. For every thought, there is a kind of trigger in your neurons continuously. The neuron fires for every thought continuously, so it gets the magnetic power to attract. So I'm not the person to speak about the scientific validity. So far, it has not been proved, but the result is that I told you at the beginning. Thousands of pages you can find in the YouTube regarding the law of attraction. Why? Because people are practicing it. They are getting it. It all depends on their intensity of emotions, intensity of thought, and if your thoughts are having very feeble vibrations, it's not going to happen. And mostly it fails. The question that you asked in the beginning, why it fails? It fails because we suspect our God. We suspect our creators. So there ends everything. Believe in oneself. Believe myself. If you don't believe you, who is going to believe? Okay, if I don't believe myself, then who is going to make me to believe? So we don't suspect. The moment you feel suspicion, whether if you keep a rose plant stem in soil, after a few days, like small kids, what do? They just pick it up and see whether the roots are come or not. You never suspect the activity of the interference of God, because it is going to happen. That is belief system. If you are believing strongly that it's going to happen, this is what APJ Abdul Kalam told the people to have imagination, dreams. Dreams are nothing but visualizations. Make the blueprint of your success in the mind. If it doesn't happen in your mind, it's not going to happen outside. Okay, because everybody, there are two worlds, internal world and external world. So make the things happen in our mind, in the innermost mind. You just make the feel that yes, I am a winner. It's my dream, and I'm just imagine that. So definitely, my experience, my observation, I'm telling. I'm a Mind Power Trainer. Therefore, I have experimented with this kind of ideas many a times, and I have succeeded. And therefore, I believe in the law of attraction. I ask everyone, those who are watching this video, please follow it. Remember all these points which I mentioned earlier. And if you have any contacts with me, if you have got any such kind of doubts, you can contact me further through my emails or my WhatsApp number and all. That is all about the law of attraction. We can make a brief account on this topic.
So thank you, sir. If you like the video, please like and subscribe our channel, Mind Mastery Vlogs, Philip Chalil.
Thank you very much, dear friends. Please subscribe. Don't forget to give the comments, suggestions and all. Thank you very much.